Hi everyone. Today we are joined here by a very special guest, India's third Grandmaster Pravin Thipsay, and he is right now in Jamshedpur at the JRD Tata Sports Complex, where a very special event is happening. That is the fourth All India Federated Championship for specially abled players. Sir, you have been in Jamshedpur yesterday for opening ceremony, and today the first round just took place. How is the overall feeling about this event?
Yes, I think this tournament is being organized very well. But apart from that, the enthusiasm of the players, they have come here as a opportunity of the year. Probably such events don't take place regularly, and they are looking forward to it. Sort of, they are so engrossed. I watch the games going on. I think that a normally abled player is has lot to learn from this. I can see that more dedication and sort of more commitment than a normal player, because they have a lot of challenges in life, and in spite of that they are doing something for the passion and an opportunity to express their feelings by way of their chess moves. So they look at it as a creativity option for them, and I would say that they're better chess lovers than an average player, and that's really great. And some of the players, of course, have already done very well. I think Naveen Kumar and yes, Karthik I had known also for many years, and the gold medalist on the and the silver medalist in the special game. I forgot the name. What was that? Yeah. Yeah, bronze medal. Naveen Kumar. Yeah. So quite a few players are here, and the defending champion as well. So there's a lot of competition, and children are playing some more. Many of them cannot write, but they are taking the challenge in the right way. And what's pleasing is that they are here for the sporting element and to give away their best, and with a cordial atmosphere. That's most important.
Last day at the opening ceremony, you were mentioning about Tigran Petrosian, who's a world champion, one of the best players in the world, and he was completely deaf. Yet he fighted through that, and he made many great results. So, what are some of the inspirations or takeaways other players can take from the specially abled players who are playing here, fighting it out? What do you think?
I think especially able children develop some special faculties. And Petrosian was not naturally deaf, but because of the Second World War, where he was orphaned and he had to work on streets, and it was very cold. And during that, he became completely deaf. But it didn't prevent him from loving chess, which he had learnt at his earlier age. And he used his pension, that is a salary given to him for survival. He used to save that, and he purchased book of Nimzowitsch and Spielman, and he learned, and he was acknowledged by the society when he went to a trainer. So that's again a thing, that it was found that he was better than others, and though he was not able to hear just by watching, you can see that initially all the classes are verbal, and he was able to do well, and he played three consecutive world championships. So dedication, I think there are different factors which are developed. When one is challenged, one gets motivated into trying into the best, and that is where I think is an example of a motivated person who eventually, when he became the champion, he was using hearing aid, but yes, at one stage it was impossible for him, and that is what I see somewhere. We are bound by equality and equal opportunity. But in developing countries, we still do not have the concept of equal opportunities. We do not create equal opportunities. Forever, somebody cannot walk, giving him a crutch is a equal opportunity. That should be free of cost. Or somebody cannot hear, giving him hearing aid free of cost. That is the equal opportunity. So we talk of equality, but we do not think of equal opportunity, and that is where I think such tournaments. Yesterday, I was sharing my views to my doctor friends and other friends, IAS officers. They said that the prize money should have been 10 times. So I said we are looking at a position after a few years where the prize money will really be 10 times, and that is what we need to do at the moment, because the challenges suffered by these players are great, and yet they are doing something. It's a outlet. It's not only a recreation, it's also a possibility of making a livelihood for them, and being a professional sports person can be a good career if our society decides to do something because we'll not be in the separately in the Paralympic games, but we have our own championships, and those who do well, I think even those who qualify for that should not have any problem in living a good life. That is a responsibility of the society, I would say.
Excellent points that I have to say. And regarding the physically disabled players or the specially able players who are taking part in this event, There are some good players who are playing, and you had taken a look of some of the games. There is a 9 round event, 60 plus 30 time control. What is your feeling about the format, and how do you think more events can be done in this space? If you can tell us.
I think the format is good because they are able to play 3 rounds a day on the first day. That's fine. If they, for example, we can get a feedback from them. If they find it inconvenient to go and have lunch, then maybe 3 rounds can be like you can have 2 rounds a day, which is a normal format. 1 hour is good, and a provision now. As soon as the team is selected, it's going to play in the international tournament. Now it's the responsibility of the chess fraternity as well as the organization of or the disabled, especially abled children, that the players who get qualified, say 4 or 5, whatever it is, they're going to play in some tournaments, World Championship, Asian, whatever tournaments. Some training program has to start free of cost to them at the places because they will not be traveling. So we have to make some arrangement. At least they get a month's training before they leave. There could be 2 or 3 months. So that is a sort of preparation that's required, and the responsibility of the community doesn't end by conducting a tournament. And of course, such more tournaments can come only with a sponsorship. And we have to look at it that those who are specially able need more opportunities, and the opportunities have to be created. We look at how many open tournaments we have. We have some tournaments every week going on in most of the cities. Why not at one tournament per city in every month at least, local tournament? So we have to look at that angle. It may be difficult because you have to have volunteers, and the challenges before organizers are more, and organizers perhaps very often want to have the easy way out. So that's why I must salute Tata Steel for this event, because conducting this is probably tougher than conducting Asian Junior Championship, because there could be any challenges, there could be medical requirements, and you can see that Tata officials are themselves looking after the. But yes, it's I would say that somebody sponsoring 10 tournaments is not as good as sponsoring one such tournament, because we are dealing with a special class to get to the parity with the society. I think that's important, and we chess players need to, chess players, chess organizers, we need to promote it to a common sponsor. Say different public sectors, private sectors offer to sponsor national championships. Okay, come on, please sponsor a championship for specially able children or blind children. There are no blind children playing here. There are different blind championships. So these are the things where we have to offer. Okay, you are conducting national championship, fine. Why not you conduct for specially abled? So this has to come from us, and that is the where the fraternity has to work for them, because they are not in a position. They are only trying to survive, and their parents are only helping them out. There is no system by which they are benefited. Only the parents are doing that, and the parents who cannot afford to come here will not have the child play. So that has to change, and somewhere the society has to contribute to their welfare.
If you can share one message to all of the players who are participating here.
Well, differently able doesn't mean disabled, and differently abled is you always develop some additional. If you have some problem, there are things where you are better at, and look at those things and work on your assets. Perhaps take help of your parents and trainers to see what you are better at and try to do that. So you are going to be equal to everybody, because you are perhaps you have somewhere you are not equal, but at some place you will be better than the common players. So do not lose your heart, do what you want, and play chess, love chess.